Good morning. How are you feeling today? Well, it's a bit grey outside, but there's a beautiful carpet of snowdrops in the churchyard, so do come and visit. And what are we talking about on Sunday? Well, don't worry. Don't worry. That's what Jesus says in Matthew's Gospel that we'll be listening to on Sunday. Don't worry, don't be afraid, don't be anxious. We hear those phrases so often in the Bible, it suggests that we as humans tend to worry a lot. And I know I do. I worry about everything. Did I turn the cooker off? Did I lock the door? What shall I wear today? We're all prone to worrying. It's completely natural. But worrying can take over our lives and leave us feeling fearful and anxious. And Jesus wants to help release us from all those fears and worries. Ha! Easier said than done. Because actually, at the moment, I think there's a lot to be anxious about. And not just the little trivial things, but really big things. We're all still dealing with the impact of the pandemic. There's a cost of living crisis, national strikes. We're facing huge environmental issues. And there's a war in Ukraine. And the news this week about the devastating earthquake in Turkey and northern Syria is just absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, it seems as if the world is in utter chaos. Small wonder then that we feel anxious. I don't know why there seems to be so much awfulness in the world at the moment, but I do know that in dark times, if I try to put God first and lean on him, it really does help. And I know that without my faith, I would have found the last few years really difficult to deal with. Putting our faith and trust in God doesn't necessarily bring easy answers to everything that's going on in the world, but it does bring comfort and gives us hope that there's something bigger beyond what we can humanly understand. When Jesus says, don't worry, he knows that and understands the bigger picture, much more than we can ever know. So if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed with worry, try and make some time and space for God. Because God always has time and space for you. Amen.